Melody, Shari, and Hill Harper. Are they just friends or something more? Lately, people can't stop talking about Melody Shari, the powerful businesswoman and star of the reality show Love and Marriage, Huntsville. There's been a lot of gossip swirling around her love life, especially when it comes to actor Hill Harper. Fans have started connecting the dots, and many are convinced that something romantic is going on between them. Hill Harper, known for his acting talent and award-winning performances, has been seen with Melody more than once over the past few months. Although neither of them has openly said they're dating, fans think the clues are pretty clear. Private meetups, mysterious posts on social media, and public appearances have only made the speculation grow stronger. Now, Melody is finally starting to speak out, but instead of settling the rumors, she might have stirred up even more questions. Or maybe, if you look closely, she's actually given the answers people have been waiting for all along. The sightings that started it all. Everything started when Hill was spotted several times in Huntsville, Alabama, Melody's hometown. People began to wonder, what was he doing there? Hill doesn't have any known business in Huntsville, at least not officially. So naturally, fans started guessing he might be in town for more personal reasons. But things really heated up when Melody and Hill appeared together at a special event in Hollywood. It wasn't just any appearance, either. They looked comfortable and happy together, and the chemistry between them was hard to miss. Melody even shared how the two of them had talked about working together for about a year, particularly on topics that matter deeply to the Black community. During the event, Hill had nothing but kind and respectful words for Melody. He praised her intelligence, her strength as a mother, and her success as a businesswoman. He even gave her what he called virtual flowers, saying she represented Black excellence. The way he spoke about her felt genuine and full of admiration, and fans couldn't help but wonder if this was more than just professional respect. A romantic dinner sparks more buzz. While fans were still talking about that Hollywood appearance, things took another turn when someone reported seeing the pair out to dinner. This wasn't just any dinner, it happened at an upscale restaurant in Miami, and it was described as cozy and romantic. The source claimed that Melody and Hill were completely focused on each other, chatting the entire night. This sighting sent the internet into a frenzy. Fans started digging into every detail, photos, videos, Instagram posts, and even old interviews. Every time they were seen together, every quote they posted, people analyzed it all like detectives, looking for proof. Cryptic social media posts add fuel to the fire. Even though Hill and Melody haven't confirmed anything, their social media posts seem to say a lot without using many words. Hill shared a quote about how important it is to build a future with someone who shares your vision. Not long after that, Melody posted about starting fresh and surrounding herself with people who bring her peace and joy. Was that just a coincidence? Maybe. But fans don't think so. When two celebrities post back-to-back messages that feel connected, the internet takes notice. Then, not long after the Miami dinner story started spreading,
excited about having you on board. My fans and followers and supporters are excited about having you tonight. My DMs have been jumping ever since I made the announcement. So
okay,
you have a lot of fans.
We're gonna have to give them their money's worth, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love it. So I was sharing with them how it was maybe about a year ago when we first started thinking about doing something about the state of the Black culture, but COVID wouldn't let up on us, right? And but thankfully, social media allows us to share knowledge and information with people all across the world and still keep everyone safe. So I thank you for giving us your time tonight, and just looking forward to having a great conversation with you.
Well, let me say this. I'm so honored to have this conversation and so happy for you to suggest it. And listen, I'm going to give you already have flowers next to you, but I'm going to give you some virtual flowers. You represent class, you represent intelligence, you represent strength as an incredible mother, businesswoman, just a Black excellence, and you represent all of that. And so I'm so appreciative of you, and and the greatness that you represent, and happy to be able to have
Melody
this conversation.
posted something else that got people talking.
So much. Thank you. Well,
She
let's
wrote on
get right
Instagram,
into it, right?
some connections happen naturally. No forcing, no chasing. Just vibes. Hill followed up with a message of his own about keeping people in your life who bring you peace. If you were scrolling through and saw those two posts one after the other, what would you think? A relationship hidden in plain sight. As more time passed, the two continued to attend events together. They were spotted at multiple high-profile gatherings, always appearing relaxed and close. Their body language suggested comfort, familiarity, and perhaps something more than friendship. The way they looked at each other, the shared laughter, it was all there for people to see. Some fans believe that the couple is keeping things quiet on purpose, choosing to protect their privacy instead of putting their relationship in the spotlight. Others think that they might still be figuring things out and want to take their time before going public. Either way, people are deeply invested. Every post, every outing, and every quote is being dissected and discussed by curious fans who are dying to know the truth. What Melody finally revealed. Recently, Melody gave an interview that many people believe was her way of confirming the rumors without directly saying the words. She talked about finding peace, about recognizing her worth, and about allowing herself to be happy. While she didn't mention Hill by name, everything she said seemed to hint at a deeper connection in her life, someone who supports her, respects her, and makes her feel seen. Hill, on the other hand, has stayed mostly quiet. He's known for being private about his personal life, and that doesn't seem to be changing now. Still, his admiration for Melody is obvious in every word he says about her. Whether it's in interviews or online, he speaks of her with kindness and respect. What comes next? So, are Melody, Shari, and Hill Harper officially a couple? That's still up for debate. They haven't confirmed anything, but they also haven't denied it. What's clear is that they enjoy each other's company, they share similar values, and they've built a connection that seems genuine and strong. Sometimes actions speak louder than words. Whether they're planning to go public with their relationship or keep things between them, one thing is certain: fans are watching closely, and they're not missing a thing. As we wait for more clues, or perhaps a big announcement, people will continue to piece the puzzle together. Until then, we can only guess, wonder, and enjoy the story unfolding in front of us. Is something going on between Melody and Hill Harper? Here's what fans think. Lately, fans have been buzzing about something that seems to be brewing between actress and influencer Melody and actor Hill Harper. What started as a few subtle signs quickly turned into something people couldn't ignore anymore. At first, Hill would only occasionally engage with Melody's content. He might drop a like here and there, or leave a random comment once in a while. But over time, things changed. Viewers started noticing that his interactions weren't so rare anymore. He was liking more of her posts and even leaving supportive comments like "proud of you" and "keep shining." These weren't just simple compliments, they felt personal, even meaningful. And naturally, that got people talking. Fans couldn't help but feel that there was something deeper going on between the two. After all, Melody is known for being intentional about what she shares online. She doesn't post randomly or without thought. So if she was allowing this kind of attention from Hill, maybe it meant something more. Then came the moment fans had been waiting for. In a recent podcast interview, one that had been highly anticipated for weeks, Melody finally opened up. Up to that point, she had skillfully dodged any questions about her personal life. But during this conversation, when the host brought up Hill Harper's name, Melody didn't flinch. Instead, she smiled one of those knowing smiles that speaks volumes without a word being said. It wasn't awkward or forced. It was confident. Then, without hesitation, she responded. She didn't shut down the question or give a vague brush off. Instead, she gave Hill a glowing compliment. "Hill is a remarkable man," she said. "He's smart, successful, and incredibly charismatic. We've had some really great conversations, and I respect him a lot." She didn't stop there either. When the host asked her if there was truth to the rumors about them being romantically involved, she didn't exactly confirm anything, but she didn't deny it either. She simply said, "People are always going to talk. That's just how it is." And just like that, the internet went wild. Because, let's be honest, if there were absolutely nothing going on, wouldn't she have just said so? Wouldn't she have shut it down? Instead, she left the door wide open, and fans ran straight through it. Later in the interview, the topic shifted to Melody's views on relationships. What she said made things even more interesting. She explained that she's only interested in relationships that bring her peace and clarity. She didn't say whether she was single or taken. When directly asked if she was currently dating someone, her answer was thoughtful, but still left things up in the air. "People make a lot of assumptions based on what they see," she said. "But the truth is, I'm just focusing on what makes me happy. And if that involves certain people, then that's fine." Once again, no clear yes or no. No confirmation. No denial. Just more mystery. Then came the biggest moment of the entire interview, the final question. The host, clearly aware of the buzz surrounding Melody and Hill, decided to go for it. "If you and Hill were dating," the host asked, "do you think you'd make a powerful couple?" That was her chance to shut everything down. She could have simply said, "We're just friends." But she didn't. Instead, she replied, "I believe that when two people align in terms of vision, values, and ambition, they can absolutely be a power couple." And that was all she said. But that was all it took. She didn't confirm anything directly, but she didn't close the door either. She left just enough space for people to speculate and speculate they did. Within hours, social media was on fire. Fans dissected every word she said, every smile, every pause, and even her body language. Some were convinced Melody and Hill are already in a relationship and just waiting for the right time to make it public. Others think they might still be getting to know each other, trying to keep things private for now. But one thing was certain, this wasn't just baseless gossip anymore. People were invested. There was genuine curiosity, and not just from casual followers. This captured the attention of fans across the internet. Now the question on everyone's mind is, what happens next? Will Melody and Hill finally go public and confirm their relationship? Or will they continue dropping hints and letting people wonder? Is this the start of a new celebrity power couple, or is there more to the story we haven't seen yet? Only time will tell. But in the meantime, fans are keeping their eyes peeled. They're refreshing social media pages, waiting for another interaction between the two, analyzing every new post, and hoping for another interview where maybe, just maybe, Melody will say something more. One thing's for sure, this story isn't over yet. Whether it's the beginning of something real, or just two people enjoying each other's company in mutual respect, fans can't seem to look away. And honestly, who can blame them? Let us know what you think. Are they just friends? Are they something more? Could this be the next big Hollywood romance? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. Trust me, you're going to want to be here for it. Because if this relationship is real, this is just the beginning. One thing's for sure, this story isn't over yet. Whether it's the beginning of something real, or just two people enjoying each other's company in mutual respect, fans can't seem to look away. And honestly, who can blame them? Let us know what you think. Are they just friends? Are they something more? Could this be the next big Hollywood romance? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. Trust me, you're going to want to be here for it. Because if this relationship is real, this is just the beginning.